side battens on, fixed on, and we've started on this end with the door in. Back it up a bit so you can see. So I've just, I wasn't sure exactly how to start with the door end because it's a bit funny shape, and how do you get square plastic to fit in a round hole? So I just started by trimming a diagonal right out over to here to the door frame, slicing it down the edge of the door, and then I folded it over and pinned it underneath these buttons. Done the same on the other side, left a bit of room for my door lock. So then I just got to figure out how to do the ends of the plastic here. I'm assuming I'm going to have some sort of a pleat in there like that. But as long as it's pointing downwards and there's no catchment for water, it should be okay, I think. And we'll repeat the same on the other side. So we're getting there. The garden beds, I've got to go and get some manure. I've got some alpaca. I want to go get a whole heap of horse poo off the side of the road where the farmers have the bags out. I was in here today and it was absolutely cooking. My thermometer's dead because the chickens have killed it, so I'll have to get a new one of them. But yes, it was working very well today. It's looking good, looking much more sturdy and secure than my last year's attempt. But that was a practice run and we have learnt from it. Chicken, where are you going? Time to bed, I think. Alright, status update. Done the plastic on the door. Have begun doing the plastic on the ends. It's a bit tricky when it's a curve going down to a square. But anyway, we'll figure that out. So my door's done, nice and firm. And it's nice and balmy in here. So I've got this bed ready. I've filled it with alpaca poo and horse poo and stirred that all in. Excuse me. Made a bit of a change at the other end because it was not lining up and I can't get the plastic to fold right or work right. So I haven't actually done this end yet, but there was that doorway there with the fly screen on it. I'm actually taking that out. It was just making things awkward. So that'll help me to just put the plastic straight across that back now. But what's good about it is it gives me opportunity to put this little shelf in, which is good because I wanted to put my seedlings in, and these are more transplants from my friend Mark. These are just roots that have growing in his backyard. Well, trying to survive in his backyard, but he's clearing it. So just got a few stumps, few pieces with a couple of roots on it, and we'll stick them in these pots and hopefully they'll grow. These ones actually look really healthy, which is good. Yeah, so plenty of manure in here. I'll probably have to sprinkle a bit of blood and bone or something. Yeah, I probably don't need to. Been thinking about what I've done in the past, and I haven't actually, it feels like I haven't had any success for such a long time. I think maybe just because I haven't had anything growing for a while, it's getting me down a bit. But when I first started, everything used to grow really well. And then from then on I started having some problems. Well, I think what I need to do is just go back to the basics. I was trying too hard, all these new fandangled things, new ways of doing stuff, and it got a little bit confusing and was actually hampering my efforts. So just going to go with the manure. I've got some compost here and some cow manure. I still got to do the same thing to this bed as well. Now this one's a lot more sandy. The soil in this one is, it was a garden soil mix compost to begin with, but obviously it's been in here for a year and a half or something now, so it needs to be upgraded. Same with this one. This has been in here for 2 years, I think, and although I have put compost through it, it needs a fair bit more. See how much it's shrunk. We'll top that up with a whole heap of manure as well and get it cranking. Alright, well, we're nearly done. The ends are proving to be a little bit tricky when I consider what I'm going to do on the roll up on the side. So I've had to nut this out a bit. So for now, I don't like cutting things off. For now I've just put a bit of a pleat in the plastic, pulled it down, secured it firmly against the bottom of the batten. This crease could collect water if the rain comes down the outside, gets in between, and it could pool here in this pocket. So I'm just going to assess it for a little while and see how it goes. If it does start doing that and causing problems, then what I can do is with my iron trick, actually come out here and iron that pleat flat so it doesn't have a gap in it. But once I've done that, that's permanent, so I don't want to cut or seal anything up permanently just yet. So on the end here I've got a bit of a strut holding my roof up so I could pull the plastic down, so it stops the conduits from flapping around. And this little hollow here, I haven't sealed the plastic yet. I'm actually looking at that thinking it might be good if I had like a fly screen bit there, and I could probably open that up or leave that open. I don't know. So it's not sealed up just yet. What else is going on? Postman came today, brought me a parcel. Let me see if I can do this one-handed. Because I've been planting seeds recently and using my peat pellets that I have, and they haven't been exactly successful in the past, I decided to treat myself again. I'm doing that a lot lately, but it's all worthwhile. Money well spent, right? Let me just see if I can get this out of the box. I'll put you down for a sec. Anyway, that's enough. There are seedling pots here. So they're, get out. Here's the taste. 50mm square, 75mm tall. They should be pretty good for most things, especially tomatoes. Get them started in. So I've got 200 of them. That should keep me busy. Oops. And they should fit nicely next to each other, stacked in these trays, the flats. So yes, I've already put my seeds in for now, but next time I go to plant some, I'll be using these. Yay! Starting to look like a real gardener.